Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use the structure block. Before I get into the tutorial, stuff that you might need to do is to use the command for the structure block is that you need to leave your world, and then you need to go to that world, and then by the way, this is only PS4 Bedrock. These structure blocks are only in Bedrock. I'm not sure, but they're probably only in Bedrock. PS4 Bedrock, or at least that's what I know. So all I know is that it's in Bedrock. So use experimental gameplay. You must be turned on, but you cannot actually turn it on in game. So you must leave the game, and then you have to turn it on. So when it's on, it's gonna tell you that you need to make a copy of your world, and it's gonna, when it makes the copy of your world, it's gonna have parentheses and then EX in the middle. So parentheses EX and then parentheses and then the name of your world, which could be, you know, my world or whatever. And yeah, so let's just start off simple by making this house. And also, if you build like anything that's indoors, it also, you know, builds that too, because obviously it mainly just copies the building. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna speed up the part where I just put the furniture and, you know, decorate it. I'm gonna be just speeding it up a bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I finish decorating this house. Alright guys, so side note, I forgot to put the command for the structure block itself, so I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. Sorry about that. So this is the house that I built. First of all, let me just clear my inventories, because I just don't want anything else getting in the way. So right here I have the structure block in my hand, and I'm about to copy this house. So right here, this is the house right here. Chests, light, furnaces, more chests, bed, everything that you need, crafting table, light. So this is the house from the outside. So right now I'm going to be copying this house. So this is what I do. When I'm copying houses, you mainly want to kind of get hold up, I need to put it in you also need to put it in a perfect spot. You need to make sure all the lines are indoors, they're like inside. So this is what you do. Okay, put it down, and then you gotta make, you gotta think of a number that you know, or that you think is gonna make the house that's gonna show the whole house in that little platform right here, this part. So this is what you gotta do. Let's start off by maybe 12. Okay, that did the part where the bed and the flower and the crafting table is. Now do 12 on the other side. Oh, it increases to the front door. So now you're kind of confused, because if you keep increasing them, grass blocks are just gonna keep going up. They're just gonna keep going out and out. So this is what you gotta do. You gotta start off by negatives, but you know, if it's like a small house, you gotta do a small negative number. So let's do like -2, and then it's gonna start stretching out the other way. Alright, now -3, stretching out that way. And you just gotta keep on going. Oh, what? Sometimes it does that glitch too. It's kind of annoying. So then you gotta do -4. Oh, it shows the chests, but then you need to do the walls. So you gotta do -5. So if it's on the edge right here, all you need to do is just go back to size, and then you just gotta increase it. 13. Oh, now there's more grass blocks. And then here, 13 again. Scoot it out more in case if you want to move it up. So if you want to move it up, you gotta oh my god, you gotta offset -5, and everything should be there. And now the roof is missing, so this has to do with the y axis for size. So you would want to do like 7, and there's the roof. And now if you're not sure that you're not entirely sure this is gonna be the whole house, just increase it again. You gotta do 14 like this exactly, and then you gotta move it 6 and then 6. All right, there we go. That's the whole house. So now if you want to copy the house, this part you guys have to watch very carefully. So what you got to do is press, you got to make up a name that you're going to remember for structure name. Right here you can see you got to make something that that you're going to clearly remember, and you know you're just not going to forget it. So let's do something like double A, just A, right? You press enter, and then my structure, you can see right here, my structure A. That's the name of it. So now you gotta save the structure. Make sure at the top it says structure saved, and then when it says structure saved, you gotta click out and then find a good area to duplicate the house. So now you would want to you would want to put one down again, and so this is what you have to do. You need to put the structure name down. So it was AA, and then after that you gotta do load. And then it's just sometimes it might not show the house and sometimes it will, but you could see right here that the house is going to be right there. But you know, you can always go back into there and change the rotation. So now it's 90. So now the entrance of the house is going to be this way, I think, or maybe it's going to be from behind, but that's fine because you can always just rotate it again. So this side is going to be the same thing for some reason. Sometimes the rotations are just messed up a bit, but it's alright. So you want to do I would just do 90. So when you put the structure, when you put another one down and you put the structure name, and then when you put the structure name down, you need to make when you put the structure block down, it's gonna be on save. So when you press save, you're gonna do, so it would mainly be on save. So you need to go to load, and then it says structure name. You're gonna have to press load, and then there it is. It's right here. And also you might have to place it in specific places if you want them to be like right by each other, if you want it to be right by each other. So that's it. Now you could just break this, and for some reason the trapdoors are pretty broken. I have no clue why it does that, because sometimes when you rotate and there's trapdoors in your house, it just ruins it. So blame it on Bedrock glitches, because I really don't own this game, because that's just really weird. That's a problem. If you have trapdoors in your house and you want to rotate the house to look in, like, you know, just to be like a specific good looking position, then the trapdoors are just going to be messed up, because it's just really annoying, and they're going to be open, which is more retarded. So now that's the wooden house. That's the simple part. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing this brick house. It's a medium-sized house. Well, in this world it is small, medium, big. So now this is the brick house that I made. You know, there's really nothing inside, but the big house is like the one I'm saving for last because it has actual furniture in it. So the medium house, you know, it doesn't really matter. So what you gotta do is place down the block, make sure all the lines are indoors, and then when you do that, you gotta, you know, think of a number that's gonna like show the whole house, you know, but you don't want to go out too far, because it's just gonna it's just gonna have just showing just grass blocks, which is gonna be pretty annoying. So let's think of a number of, like, let's say 15. There it is. That's the garage and all that stuff. So you want to increase the height of it. Now let's do 8. That's not high enough still. Let's do 10. Okay, you could still do more. 15. Wait, 15. Yeah, like that. Now that's what it shows. Now let's see what else you could increase. 16. It could still keep going. 17. Okay, you could still keep going. Let's do 20 now. Let's skip. There, you got all of that now. And now maybe you could do 20 on this side. It's just gonna keep stretching out this way. So this is what you're gonna need to do. You're gonna need to do negative 20. It stretches out way too hard, so you need to do negative 2, like that, okay? And then here again, 2, like that, okay? You can still increase it more. 25, same thing with this side, 25. So that gives you a chance to move the house up a bit more. Let's do 5. or to the left more. Let's do 5. And also the roof seems to be pretty messed up. Let's do 17. That's the full roof. So now -5. Your house is gonna keep scooting up more. 8 again. All right. Now what you're gonna need to do to like show the whole house, you know, you just need numbers that you think that's gonna show the whole house. Just that's just how I learned it by myself when I did it. I mean, obviously I had to watch some YouTube videos on how to do this because it was hard to know like what is the structural block and you know like what it's for and what it's meant for. So like this is what you're just gonna keep doing. You're just gonna keep playing around with the numbers till you find that perfect, you know, spot for the house. So you're just gonna keep playing around with the numbers until you find a good spot for it. So then, oh, and now it's increased it like more to the right side. So you'd want to do -7, and that's the whole house. Never mind, it's really not. Let's do 28 there, like that, and then you want to do -8. Now it shows the whole house. Everything perfect. So again, okay, so what you're gonna think of, just do QQ like that. Save. That's, you need to make sure it says save at the top. You're gonna save it. Then when you save, you're gonna go to a good spot right here. And then you're gonna do QQ. Did I already forget the name? Was it QQ? Oh yeah, it was. So like that. The house, the entrance is probably gonna be straight this way. So if we do here, if you go here, you also gotta make sure it's on load. So load, and the entrance. Wow, I really messed that up. So, okay. Now let's move on to an actual good, beautiful looking house. And also I think that there is a limit with the like how big your house can be. I'm not sure. I think there is, or maybe not, but you know, you gotta place down the block, right? You know, it's a pretty, this is a pretty nice house. It took me a lot of time to do it. So like I said earlier, you gotta keep playing with the numbers till you find a perfect one. So this house is actually pretty big, so we could do 30. Did all of that. Now let's do 30 here. Oh, it did a lot of like parts of the house. And also you gotta find out what the height is. Think of a random number. Let's do 12. No, you can still keep going. Let's do 15. Okay, so now you gotta do a negative number so you can move it to the right side more. So let's do 3. You can still do more. I think 6. Yep, there we go. There it is. Okay, and then you gotta increase the sides. Let's do 37. An 8 or 9. You can still do more. Let's do 10 or maybe 13. Bam. So now do 40, because you need to increase the grass blocks more. So you could just do 16. No, you can still do more. Do 50. Negative, let's do 12. Oh, that just moves it back more. Let's do -11. Oh, that moves it this way more for some reason. I don't know why. -2. Oh, that's kind of weird. Hold up. Let's do -1 again. Right now, -2. Alright, so let's just do -5. That was a really weird glitch. I don't know what that was. It's supposed to be moving it towards that way more, but that's just kind of weird. Alright, there, like that. You can still do more. Let's do 15. 18. Alright, let's just go full out big number boy mode. 20. 25. There. Now you can try to move the back like that. Yeah, so now move it upwards or front. So you could try to do, hold up. Okay. So now you could just try to move it up like towards your, you know, just towards you more. So you could do -10. Oh, now the front side has been removed. So you gotta increase these more. Up to 40. Yeah, 40 should be good. And also, let's do 12. Yep, that's the whole house. It's pretty nice, right? Now what you gotta do again, think of a number. Let's do JJ load. Oh, actually no, you gotta leave it on save, structure save. Make sure it says that on the top. You gotta exit your house, go to a place that's you think that would be good for the house. Yeah, that is how you do this beautiful house. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.